Hydrophilic substances. Hydrophilic describes a substance that dissolves in water and that is water-loving. Hydrophobic describes a substance that does not dissolve in water and that is water-fearing. Hydrophilic substances readily form hydrogen bonds with water and can easily dissolve in water. Examples of hydrophilic substances are ammonia, oxalic acid, methanol, alcohols, and starch. These are all considered characteristics of hydrophilic substances because they all mix well with water. As we know, breads, pastries, and cereals are full of starch, and when in contact with water, they absorb the water, and if left in water for a long period of time, they also start to dissolve. Characteristics of hydrophilic substances have to do with covalence, polarity, interactions, and their solid states. Certain substances are considered hydrophilic because of the characteristics mentioned earlier. Covalence, because hydrophilic substances are covalent compounds, meaning that their units consist of molecules and not ionic networks. Polarity, because for a molecule to be considered hydrophilic, it must have a certain polarity. It must include polar groups such as OH, SH, NH2, COOH, and etc. Interactions, because substances that are hydrophilic are due to their ability to form hydrogen bonds with water molecules. Last but not least, solid states, because hydrophiles can be gaseous, liquid, or solid substances. Polarity plays a huge role in the reason why certain substances are hydrophobic, or water-faring. Nonpolar compounds cannot dissolve in a polar solvent. Basically, if a substance is hydrophobic, this means that it resists water and does not absorb the water, repelling it. So if placed in a beaker of water, ammonia will form various hydrogen bonds with the water, mixing with the water very well. Oxalic acid contains two COOH groups and therefore is also very soluble in water and will also form hydrogen bonds. Methanol is hydrophilic thanks to its OH group. Starch is highly soluble within water since its glucose units have multiple OH groups, which in return forms hydrogen bonds with water molecules. So, depending on the groups of the substance contains also depends on how soluble the substance is in water. So things like sugar, bread, flour, they all absorb water very well, meaning they are all hydrophilic substances, loving water.